Did you know that the canal has 212.9 miles of shoreline? So today I'll be talking about the Hood Canal. I wanted to talk about it today because it's really important to me. I've lived on and around the area for my whole life, and I feel like there are just a lot of important topics and a lot to learn about the canal that a lot of people might not know. So I'll be talking about the history, the geographical and location of it, and then the local attractions surrounding the canal. So start off with its history. So what is the Hood Canal? So the Hood Canal is a fjord. It's not a canal in the sense that it's a man-made waterway, because it's not. It's a natural waterway, and it's one of the four main basins of the Puget Sound. And actually it leads out into the Salish Seas. So the canal was named on May 13th in 1792, unofficially, when the United States, it became an official name in 1932 when the United States Board of Geographic Names decided to officially name it the Hood Canal. So it was named by a naval captain named George Vancouver, and he named it in honor of Admiral Samuel Hood of his Navy. So Vancouver, the captain that named it, wrote about it in his journal, and then he also named it Hood's Canal on his chart. But when the U.S. Board of Geographic Names decided on a name, instead of saying Hood's Canal, they just shortened it to Hood Canal, and it was officially named in 1932. So the Hood Canal is, for climate, it's a very mild climate. It's not super hot, it's not super cool, it's pretty much like the climate of Western Washington. So it's fairly warm during the summer, and it ranges from like 70 to 85-ish, and then it's cooler and rainier in the winters, usually ranging from 30 to 50, depending upon the time of year. And to get there, so the Hood Canal is in Washington State, but more specifically, it's north of Shelton in Mason County. So the canal is very large, and it's on average about 1.5 miles wide, which is crazy. And then there is up to 212 miles of shoreline. So it extends from Belfair down to Union, all the way up to the Salish Seas, and then out to the Pacific Ocean. So it's a fairly large shoreline. And the Hood Canal has a lot of physical attributes to it. Along the canal, there's the Hood Canal Bridge, which is a floating bridge, and it connects the Olympic and the Kitsap Peninsulas. So the bridge is 1.49 miles in length, which actually makes it the longest floating bridge on a saltwater tidal basin, and the third longest floating bridge in the world. So the canal has several bays and inlets in it, one of which is Dabob Bay, and it's a naval restricted area, and it's used by the submarine stations at Bangor Base, and it's really cool to be there, and then on your depth finder see the submarines below the water. And then there's Quilcene Bay, which extends northwest from Dabob Bay. So while on the canal, there are a lot of different activities that you can do, some of which are you can go shrimping, you can go crabbing, you can go fishing, hiking, we have a really nice scuba diving area. You can go golfing, kayaking, along with many other activities to do on and around the water. And along the Hood Canal is Hoodsport, and Hoodsport is a super big touristy town. They offer wine tastings, scuba diving, diving classes, a dock to walk out on. They have some super cute touristy shops, an ice cream shop, and then they also have a really wide variety of hiking trails to choose from. And then the last area on the canal that I think is important is the Union Marina. And the Union Marina is one of the main boat launches on the canal, on the southern end of the canal. And it also has an area to dock your boats. And at the top of the canal in the marina, it has a cute shop where they have live concerts in the summer and just things like that. So it's super nice, and it's a great area to relax in the summer. So in conclusion, we talked about the history of the canal and how it was named by George Vancouver. Then we also talked about how it's in Mason County and all the things that you can do there between hiking, scuba diving. And I really hope you enjoyed this and love to learn about the canal just as much as I do. So thank you for listening.